The worsening situation in Bangladesh against the minorities has drawn the attention of the international community. Speaking exclusively to DD India correspondent Vishal Baristo, Veena Sikri, former High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh, talks about the rise of radical forces threatening democracy.
Minorities in Bangladesh are a worried lot, and why not? Because situation is getting worse and worse day by day. And I have with me the former Indian High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Veena Sikri, to talk about it. Let's talk to her. Ma'am, there are reports that the minorities are being forced to leave the country and the situation is very, very bad. What do you have to say on that?
Well, certainly after 5th of August, after former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina left Bangladesh, there has been a very strong attack on the minority communities of Bangladesh, and on the Hindus, on the Buddhists and the Christians, and it has been violent. There have been rape, killing, abducting, burning. Properties have been taken over. Properties have been burnt and destroyed, and it has been a very traumatic time for all the minorities communities, because there's about 8% of the Bangladesh population of 170 million are the minorities, and certainly it's a very large number, and they want their rights. And India has taken up the question of the treatment of minorities in a very strong way. Our Prime Minister said in his message to Professor Mohammed Yunus, who is the chief advisor of the interim government, he spoke about the conditions of the minorities and hopes that they will improve. Our Prime Minister spoke about it from the ramparts of Red Fort on 15th August. He spoke to President Joe Biden about this. And with all this pressure, we saw that there is the rapes and the killings, they lessened, but there is now an economic attack on the livelihood of the minorities. And many teachers, school teachers who are the Hindus, have been forced to give up their jobs under duress. They are gheraoed by the Islamists, and then they're forced to give up their jobs. Similarly, professors in universities have been forced to resign their jobs. And so this is a matter of great worry. And right now we are in the midst of the Durga Puja celebrations, and for the Hindus in Bangladesh it is a very major celebration. It is the biggest celebration of the year, and they get together and with the hundreds of pandals, puja pandals all over Bangladesh. And there was an assurance from the chief advisor himself, no, we will protect all the pandals. At the same time, you found Jamaat-e-Islami is a different narrative altogether. On the one hand, they say, yes, we will protect the puja pandals. On the other hand, we saw 2 days ago that the Amir of the Jamaat-e-Islami, he has given a new constitution, a proposal for a new constitution, for constitutional reform, and in which there is no place for the minorities at all.
So there you heard the former High Commissioner. She is a worried lot, and even the international community are a worried lot, and mostly the minorities, which include the Hindu, Christians and the Buddhists, they are also quite worried about the situation. With cameraman Yogesh in Delhi, this is Vishal Baristo for DD India.